You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Monday the 13th of January, 2025. It is 23 days after the winter solstice. It is 66 days before the spring equinox. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 24th day of Nivose, the day of cuivre, of copper. The sun rises today at 7:18 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:04 p.m. The sun sets today at 4:51 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 5:21 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 5:55 p.m. The length of daytime today is 1 minute 25 seconds longer than yesterday. Today we reach the full moon at 5:27 p.m. According to the Farmer's Almanac, this is the full wolf moon. The last quarter will arrive on Tuesday, the 21st of January. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, low tide 3:02 a.m., 0 centimeters. In the morning, high tide 9:53 a.m., 1 meter 55. In the afternoon, low tide 4:02 p.m., minus 12 centimeters. At night, high tide 10:26 p.m., 1 meter 28. The Monday Reservoir Report for New York City. In the Delaware watershed, the Cannonsville Reservoir is 72% full. The Papacton Reservoir is 76% full. The Neversink Reservoir is 63% full. The Rondout Reservoir is 90% full. In the Catskill watershed, the Schoharie Reservoir is 79% full. The Ashokan Reservoir is 81% full. In the Croton system, just north of the city, the reservoirs are 82% full. As a whole, the reservoirs are about 12% below the normal levels for this time of year. In our shared realm of plants and animals, purple sandpipers overwinter along Gravesend Bay between the Verrazano Narrows and Coney Island. At low tide, they may peck at the seaweed on the rocks along the shore. Commemorations. On this day in 1822, the design of the modern Greek flag was adopted at the first National Assembly held at Epidavros, a shout-out to our many Greek neighbors. Today is a solemn anniversary in the history of the labor movement. On this day in 1874, 7,000 unemployed marchers were set upon in Tompkins Square Park by about 1,600 police officers. Samuel Gompers, the founder of the American Federation of Labor and an eyewitness, wrote this: "Mounted police charged the crowd, attacking men, women, and children without discrimination. It was an orgy of brutality." On this day in 1888, the National Geographic Society was founded in Washington, D.C. On this day in 1898, Émile Zola published his open letter, J'accuse, denouncing the French government for unjustly framing Alfred Dreyfus for treason. On this day in 1832, Horatio Alger Jr. was born. His plucky fictional heroes overcame all odds to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. His stories bolstered one of the most popular myths in American culture, the self-made man. And on this day in 1906, Zhou Youguang was born. He chaired the commission to develop Pinyin, the modern standard for writing Chinese language in Roman letters. And that is the Observatory, Monday the 13th of January, 2025.